Hi guys! Thank you for willing to allocate some of your precious time for our impromptu discussion today. I hope you are as curious as I am to the point that we are here now, decided to discuss on this matter. But before that, don't worry because I will drop the link to the news any moment now in our meeting chat, in case you might want to check it out later. Or if not, it's okay because I am gladly to summarize the gist of it here. Let's talk. Apparently, the article is about new studies that have been found by researchers that besides age-related macular degeneration, AMD, which always has been known as the leading cause of blindness, it turns out that polluted air are highly probably going to be another main reason of it. That means, with the rocketing of harmful fine particles in the atmosphere, the risk of someone getting blind are increased by 8% in the near future. For me, I genuinely think that this new finding is terrifying to us because we all knew until now air pollution mostly contributes to health issues such as respiratory problems or sometimes rashes only, right? It may not sound as catastrophic as the satire Don't Look Up, which is up for streaming now by me. It's a great movie. Which, speaking of a deadly massive asteroid supposedly will impact the Earth and wipe out the entire planet discovered by climate scientists. However, I hope you are reminded that our topic today still concerning our environment and our health. So, doesn't that make these issues important too? Don't you think so? Therefore, it is alarming, and this means new generations are prone to more illness that are outside of their grasp of control. For instance, health issues such as obesity can be avoided by sticking to the right quantity and quality of food consumed by individuals. And another example is vaccination. Vaccine exists so we can curb certain liver diseases. But air pollution? It is not, and it can't be as easy as managing diet or just having mere faith on the scientists to create another vaccine for us to face it. It's bigger than that. So, to find a solution for something as big as this, I think we must firstly go back to the root of it and find the cause of it. Plus, obviously, we breathe to live. But anytime sooner, even air will harm us. Hence, I've been questioning concerning this alarming matter, which is the declining quality of air came into sight. There are surely reasons behind it. There must be. So what are your thoughts? Ridwan, what it is that you think can possibly be the cause of air pollution?
Assalamualaikum and hi guys. My name is Muhammad Noridwan bin Zulkifli and my metric numbers is 067273. The world is getting worse now. There was a lot of damage and destruction, landslides, flash flood, global warming, and others are among the destruction that is happening now. However, we are not aware there is a pollution going on and it is very harmful. It is air pollution. Air pollution is very dangerous. It involves our daily lives. If the air is in the bad state, we will find it difficult to breathe. This will affect our health, especially children, the elderly, and the people who have a breathing problem. Symptoms such as cough, shortness of breath, and asthma are among the effects if the air is in a bad state, is in the dirty state. Okay, there are many causes that can lead to air pollution. The causes of air pollution can be found in all aspects of our life, such as from households, vehicles, industry, and our daily lives. We ourselves are not aware that we have caused air pollution, like using air conditioning. Emission from CFC gas can deplete the ozone layer. So, I will focus on one cause that leads to air pollution, which is emissions from industries and factories. I think this is the biggest crisis in Malaysia or maybe in the world that leading to air pollution. The development of the world economy depends on industry that produce goods for exports or for domestic business activities. However, this has worsened the world's air pollution situation. Emission of nitrogen, sulfur dioxide, hydrocarbons, and carbon dioxide have brought side effects to environmental life. In addition, not only pollutant gases released by the industry, but fine particles capable of causing suffocation are also released. In addition, there are some type gases that we cannot see but we can smell it. As example, I live in Pasir Gudang in Johor, and Pasir Gudang is well known by their factories. There are a lot of factories here. Pasir Gudang is a large industrial city in Johor with around 2005 factories and 250 of them are chemical based. The city has a population of 500,000 people, and the area includes the port of Pasir Gudang, which is borders Singapore in the Johor Straits. Those factories release some type of gases that we can smell it, and it is very uncomfortable, especially after the rain. For the effects, there is two effects, short-term and long-term. For the short-term effects, which are temporary, include illness such as pneumonia or bronchitis. They also include discomfort such as irritation to the nose, throat, eyes, or skin. Air pollution can also cause headache, dizziness, and nausea. Bad smells made by factories, garbage, or sewer system are considered air pollution too. Disorder are less serious but still unpleasant. And for the long-term effects of air pollution can last for years or for an entire lifetime. They can even lead to a person's death. Long-term health effect from air pollution include heart disease, lung cancer, and respiratory disease such as emphysema. Air pollution can also cause long-term damage to people's nerves, brain, kidneys, liver, and other organs. Some scientists suspect air pollutant cause birth defect. Nearly 2.5 million people die worldwide each year from the effects of outdoor or indoor air pollution. People react differently to different types of air pollution. Young children and older adults whose immune system tend to be weaker are often more sensitive to pollution. Conditions such as asthma, heart disease, and lung disease can be made worse by exposure to air pollution. The length of exposure and amount and type of pollutant are also the factors. In conclusion, I can make it is clearly emissions from industries and factories are one of the causes that can lead to air pollution. Thank you so much.
Air pollution is one of the dangerous phenomenon in the world, and many people were affected and also died because of this pollution. As a community, we should be more responsible to the nature so that we can reduce the air pollution effectively. Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad Alif bin Hashim. Matrix number 065718 is first year student from UNIZA. We represent a point that is the cause that can contribute the air pollution. So my point is the increase of transports can contribute the air pollution. Honestly, I have assessed and looked at the current situation that is happening now, and I can say that one of the causes of environmental pollution is the increase in the number of vehicles. If we look at the increasing of technology and research development nowadays, we can do many things easily without using many energy. However, the nature was one that involved in the crucial damage. The increasing number of vehicles from year to year has resulted the release of emission gases containing harmful chemicals such as carbon monoxide, hydrocarbons, and so on. The gases surely can make our health affected and becoming worse. From that, many people will get the chronic disease that can make their life ruined. This harmful gas can cause the depletion of the ozone layer, which causes global warming. Side effects that will bring danger to life is able to cause the spread of various diseases that can be fatal. We can see that many people have died to these gases, and also these dangerous gases can make the ozone layer becoming depleted. If many of gases releases to the air, our earth can get the critical damage, so that we will face many phenomena on that can bring death like tsunami, earthquake, and etc. Furthermore, many communities do not practice minimal vehicle use, such as vehicle sharing, public transport, and so on. Society should be more responsible with the environment and always be open-minded, because the environment belongs to all. And of course, we should preserve its beauty for the gaze of future generations. Lifestyle changes and technological advances are not an excuse to make us forget the responsibility of keeping the environment clean from the being polluted. The community should be more aware about the responsibility to reduce the air pollution problem that can cause many problems to health. We should be more tolerant of each other to jointly protect the environment from vehicle smoke pollution, as well as remember each other, because we are one sharing the world. So that will be my explanation about the factor that contribute the air pollution. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Ain Arisha Arini. Now this is my turn to tell you another point about the causes of the air pollution. My point is wildfires. Wildfire also can make our air be polluted too. Wildfire is a larger fire that starts usually by itself. Normally, it burns in a wide or rural area such as in forest. Then it may spread rapidly until situation be quite damaged to control. Wildfire smoke is dangerous for people to smell, especially a risk a higher person like people with asthma, heart disease, or children. It may contain a small fine particulate matter into the atmosphere. It also releases any bad gases like carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, and nitrogen. Thus, too much density of these gases in the atmosphere can affect our health. For example, it can irritate your lungs, throat, eyes, and breathing difficulty. Wildfires happen because of human activities and by nature. Some of human activities that might trigger wildfire are arson, campfires, discarded lit cigarettes, not burning debris properly, and playing with matches or fireworks. Sometimes our moths hide from the sun, and a lightning strike can make wildfire happen naturally, especially in dry and windy areas. Lightning strike the earth over 100,000 times a day. 10 to 20% of this lightning strike can cause a fire. Air quality index value show 100 above means our air condition is unhealthy. You can see that in the US, the DC fire has become the largest single wildfire in California's history. It was so deadly that the accident has menaced the area for 2 months, destroyed wildfire habitat, and most importantly, the air surrounding was badly polluted. To conclude that wildfire is one of the reasons of air pollution. Probably many of wildfire causes happen in a foreign country than in Malaysia, but we still need open our eyes and think carefully about the wildfire natural disasters. In our country, still have people doing a wildfire in open place, like burning trees for building government, agricultural activities, and burning debris. So, let's work together to take care our nature and make sure our air condition is good.
My name is Siti Nurfata binti Rahman. My mention numbers is 065587. Thank you. I'm for 9.3. So we can go to the conclusions. Based on the important information that have been delivered by group previous members, in general, air pollution happened due to human greediness and irresponsibility. Uncontrollable development activities could worsen healthy estates. Air pollution also could affect our health and environments by causing deadly disease. Besides, emissions from industry and factories such as toxic residue and pestilence waste have made the air pollution becoming terrible. Also, wildfire have to be reduced as the smoke would affect the air. Moreover, increasement of transportation also contribute to air pollution. We need to preserve a healthy air states because there are not only humans who live in this earth but animals and plants too. It was sad to see those innocent souls were sacrificed for this world's evolutions. Strict action have to be taken by everyone so that irresponsible parties cannot do things arbitrarily. Well, the effect of air pollution on materials, vegetation, and animals can be measured. Health effect on human can only be estimated from epidemiological evidence. Most of the evidence comes from occupational exposure to much higher concentrations of pollutions than the general public is exposed to. Pollution is any damage that we cause to the environment, and nobody can live without polluting our planet. We just think of washing our hands with soaps or natural soap. This already is pollution. We know many different kinds of pollutions. In many countries, heart disease is a leading cause of death, and even a small contributions from air pollution could mean a significant and important effect on public health. On an individual level, the risk of health from air pollution is very much smaller than that posed by active cigarettes, smoking, or accidents. The authorities could form a committee to sue the irresponsible parties for conduct a campaign to encourage people to take care of the air. It can make all people to be responsible for take care air to become fresh again. For example, Breathe Life is a global campaign that mobilizes cities and individuals to take action on air pollution to protect our health and the planet. The campaign is led by the World Health Organization (WHO), UN Environment Programme (UNEP), and the Climate and Clean Air Coalition (CCAC). According to Oliver Wendell Holmes, Fresh air is a good if you do not take too much of it. Most of the achievements and pleasure of life are in bad air. It also means fresh air is for comfort after a hard day. I totally agree with this saying. We should not sacrifice the nature for today's achievement, as it will give back impact to us in the future. Let's work. I hope everyone can work together to treat our air pollution so that we can get back our clean and fresh air. That's all for today. Thank you.